my brand new plane. I lucked my way into a train set that I traded to the guy at the hobby store, and this is what I decided to get with it. You can go anywhere from a 40 size motor to, let's see, what does it say here? Like around a 60 according to the box. Alright, everything was really nicely packed in here. We got a sticker sheet and instruction booklet with your tail section. Wings, everything's really nicely packed and wrapped nice. Covering looks good. Fuselage feels real solid. Not like out of cheap balsa like it's been packed and grab it. No, I guess it does have a little bit back there. But it feels nice and sturdy and solid. Got the push rods and the wing bar. And here we got the wheel pans and the gas tank and all that stuff. Your electric motor mount if you want electric. Wheels and landing gear and nose cone all in here. I'm going to get all this unwrapped, start on my first steps, and I'll give you an update here in a second. Alright, well I got everything unwrapped, and so far I got to tell you, I love this ARF. It has, in the front here, it has pre-cut areas that you can just knock out for running your hoses and stuff through. Makes things very easy. The canopy pops off very easily so you can work on your servos, and you don't have to have your servos in the bottom, and it just slides right back in, pops into place, and once it's popped into place, move it back, and boom, it's on there. No screws, nothing to mess with anything, and I really don't think it'll ever come off there.
Motor mount was already on there?
Yeah, the motor mount was already on there. I got Lee here helping me tonight. All the covering's been perfect. Tail section is just bolt on. As you can see, it's got there. It sets right into place. You stick the tail down through, if you have it on there the right way. Tail down through, bolt it into position. That's done. Very, very easy. The control horns all on the ARF already, which can be a real pain to put on, especially this type. So those are all done already, which is nice. It's got all the metal hinges, which is nice. I like that a lot. I mean, it's going to be more complicated putting the landing gear together than it will be putting the tail section and getting this ready. So instead of doing a step-by-step here, I'm going to just add the tail section. I'm going to drop my servos in, and I'll just kind of give you an update when I feel like it later. Because really, like I said, this is really simple. Drop servos in it, drop the motor in it, bolt on a couple of pieces, and this thing's ready to fly. Alrighty, Lee's got the wing almost RTF. He's just got to get the servo arm put on there. Got two servos almost in. Haven't put on the tail section yet, but I got all the guts out of the Alpha. So she's all cleaned out, and I'm going to clean her up and store her for when I crash either the Sequoia or the Escapade. It'll happen eventually, and when it does, I'll need a new plane, so the Alpha will come back out of retirement. Got the gas tank mounted to the plate, and I want to show you here some of the nice features of this. See how there's two switch spots there? Well, there's also, I can't really see, two switch spots there. And this plate, if you see the tab on it there, and then the hole there, well, the hole sits right there, and the tab slides right into there, so that sits in really nice. Simple to just slide in, throw a little epoxy on it, and she's ready to go. I'm just about to mount the engine, and once I get the engine and those servos mounted, and my throttle servo mounted, I'll probably put on the tail, and she'll almost be ready to fly. So I'm cooking right through this build. Alright, we got the motor mounted, and now I just got to throw those servos back in because I accidentally broke it, and glue that gas tank in. I'll update you after that. Alright, got the servos mounted in there. Had the tail mounted on. It was just the two screws going through. Great Planes was nice enough to send you a little tool specifically for those nuts. Like I said earlier, the control horns are already on, so all I had to do is slide the push rods in, which were already cut out here, which were nice, so they're perfect on both sides. I got the throttle hooked up. I got the rods in. I just gotta put my servo arms on and mount my receiver box and battery. And then landing gear, and the wing's already done. So this thing is almost done already. I know it's pathetic. The Sequoia took a week and a half, and this thing's taken like 2.5 hours. So I don't know, it's coming along pretty nice. Alright YouTube, it's 2:30 in the morning. Lee wanted to go to bed about 45 minutes ago. Got the engine mounted. Got all the gas lines ran through. Got the battery mounted. Got the gas tank mounted. Got my switch in. Got my receiver box in. Got my servos all in and hooked up. Got all the control surfaces hooked up. Got the bottom all taken care of. All I gotta do now is the landing gear and the tail wheel. And I'll put it all together for you guys and give you a good look. Looking forward to flying it. Well, at least sitting here working on the wheel pans and the landing gear. It's about the only mess of screws and hard thing to put together on this whole plane. And as you can see over here, the Escapade is pretty much RTF. Got the throttle working. Got all the servos working. Everything's set up. So now all I gotta do is the landing gear and that tail wheel, and I'll have 2 planes ready for their maiden voyages. Hopefully they go well. It'd be sad if I'm back to flying the Alpha and the Superstar at the end of the week. But either way, it'll be fun. Alright, there you go YouTube. There's the finished Escapade from Great Planes. Great little ARF. Had so many nice little features to it that made it just a dream to put together. Probably the most complex piece on the entire thing is the wheel pans. Putting that landing gear together, because if you've put servos in something before, it was just so simple. Everything was cut and made perfect. Plenty of options to switch it up if you want to make it sportier, doing the dual servos in the wings. I don't know, great plane, and looking forward to the maiden flights. You can see the Sequoia build video on my channel, and then also I started an RC forum on Facebook. Figured with the volume of people that we have on Facebook these days, we should be able to start a great community of people. So if you go to my links, or my website link on my channel, it goes directly to that. I'd appreciate anybody that wanted to come down and help us out. Have a good one, YouTube.